Good morning, family. It's Monday morning, so of course, you know I have some things I need to get off my chest. But this morning, what I want to talk to you all about, as you can see the title of the live, we had quite a disturbance this weekend, this whole week that just passed about Derrick Jaxn. I even did a podcast dedicated primarily to him and his wife's interview. But one of the things I wanted to really emphasize the need for a person to be themselves, to be authentic, to be truthful. Because as we see in Derrick Jaxn's case, if you decide that you're going to be anything but authentic, in the end, when that's exposed, then see now there are difficulties that are surrounding you because you are not the man that you claim to be. And see, that's a difficult thing for me because I was raised always believing that every individual is unique, special. And so there's something about you that doesn't exist in the billions of people all around the planet. There's something that you have that no one else does. And if you find what that is and you try to use it in a positive way, you can affect a whole lot of people for the good. So that whole thought of presenting something that's not who you actually are is foreign to me. I was always taught to have pride in who I am as a person. And so I don't think that that's the case with Mr. Jaxn. I don't think that that's the case with people who follow Mr. Jaxn. You know, you have books and you're going on speaking engagements and you're interfacing with the public regularly. But the person that you're showing to the public and the person that you actually are, those two things don't match up. They don't. They go, my sister. So I guess the basis of what I will be talking about this morning is just being truthful. That's what it all boils down to. Because in order to be yourself, there has to be an element of truth to what you say. So that when you speak and individuals go back and check what you said, they can verify that it's exactly what you said. That's what truth is about. Because I'll tell you what being untruthful does, what lying does. First of all, if you think about an individual who's not truthful, that's an individual all over the world, that individuals don't like to be around. You name me one person that likes to be around a liar. I paused because I was waiting on you, but I guarantee you can't. Why is that? Because what lies do in a person's mind, and now we're going to go a little deep, but it'll be okay. What lies does when you're talking to a person and you lie, what you're doing is you're creating two people in that person's mind. The person that they thought you were and the person that's standing in front of them currently telling something that's not true. You create two people. And that's the reason why people don't like to be around liars. Because if I'm expecting to deal with one person, but I'm having to deal with two because I can't figure out which one of the faces that you're showing me currently is the real face. I don't know if what you're saying currently is true. I don't know if I can trust it. Because if you're known to be a liar, that's what you're doing. There's one person that you purport yourself to be, and then there's another person that's actually the reality of who you are. So that's why all over the world people are drawn to individuals who are authentic, who are truthful. That's the reason why. Because now the basis of all relationships is trust. Trust. If you say something, I can trust what you said. If you took a particular action, I can trust that particular action. But now if I can't trust you, or if you're a liar, or if you're untruthful, and I can't trust you, then that means I have nothing on which to build my relationship with you. I don't have a reason to have a relationship with you because there's nothing that I can learn from you or take from you that I can rely on because you're a liar. You're dishonest. And so I think that's where that situation with Derrick Jaxn, where it actually went. Because he had got into, and I'll be honest with you, I think what happened is Derrick Jaxn took on a role. He was an actor. And as an actor, he portrayed himself to be a certain way, a way that will cause him to make money, right? But the person that he portrayed himself to be was not who he was in real life, right? So it's like that Mama great. And so it's like when you watch a movie, think about it. One of my favorite movies that I've, seen down through time is Malcolm X. Now, Denzel Washington played the part of Malcolm X, and he did a good job. He did a real good job. But the things that he said and did in that movie are not the same things that he would say and do in real life. In real life, Denzel Washington is not a Muslim. He's not. Okay? So the things that he espoused as beliefs in that movie are not the same things that he believed in real life. So it's the same thing with Derrick Jaxn. He played a role, but see, here's the difference. If Derrick Jaxn had not been trying to espouse, or if he had not been trying to advise individuals on things that they should do in life, I don't think he would have the kind of reaction that he's having. If he was in any other genre, I think he'd be okay. But now, because of the fact that he's giving advice on life, the natural reaction to that is that people are going to inspect his life. They're going to look at what he's doing. Because how can what you say benefit me in my life if you're not doing it in your own life? Isn't that kind of hypocritical? Now listen, I'm not here to tear the man apart because I don't know him personally. I don't. And so there's actually nothing that I can say in regards to his character per se. But what I'm saying, I'm playing to the point that individuals need to be authentic. Be who you are. That way, if anybody ever calls you to account, guess what? You can stand on what you said because this is who you are. You weren't playing the game. You weren't playing a part. You weren't an actor. This is what you believe. This is what you stand on. And I thought about myself a lot of times, and you probably heard me say it through these lives and also through my podcast. I believe in accountability. I believe in discipline, and I believe in determination. Anybody that knows me knows that that's what I believe in. Because when you encounter hardship, those are the three things I've noticed in my own life that got me through, among other things. Now, I say that because a lot of times when I'm speaking, I'm talking to younger men and I'm encouraging them to set on a path that's going to require them to have accountability in their lives, to take responsibility for the things that they can do to make their lives better. That's what I'm about. So if you go back in my life and look at that, I'm a proponent of it. But like I mentioned, I can't see the correlation between saying something on the public platform to individuals, things that people take and use in their daily life. I can't see doing that. And then when you're fact checked, when somebody comes to see if you really living the way you say you are, that's not the case. As I mentioned, that's hypocritical. Because if you don't feel like what you have to say is of importance, if you don't feel like there's something within what you are preaching that has value, then don't say anything. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. But if you care, that's not the path that you're going to take. There's going to be something within what you say that's going to be relative to the situation that somebody's in. I know it. I've had too many people on my YouTube channel hit me up and say, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for your kind words, man. Because there's somebody that's going through the same thing that you're going through. And you, if you're going to speak, you owe it to that particular person to make sure that what you say is constructive and positive and useful to them. Because you never know what kind of impact you'll have. They're going through something difficult in life, and something that you say helps them through that difficulty. That's a validation for you. It validates that not only are you of some worth, but you help somebody else to find the worth within them. So that's important, man. That's important. I had a difficulty with it this morning, you all. Seeing all of the things that's going on with him and his wife, and just looking at the situation and saying, if this is who you are, then just be that. Be authentic. Be truthful. Because in the end, if you're truthful, then there's nothing left to check. You don't have to check anything behind a person that's truthful. If you know them to be truthful and they're continuing to be truthful with you, you can just take them at their word. Because why else would they be speaking? Why else would they be sharing it with you if they didn't think that it would benefit you? Why put anything out there if it's going to be or something that could cause individuals pain and difficulty? We got enough of that going around right now, man. We don't need any more of that. So you look at a person's course that they charted out, and that's what I did with Derrick Jaxn. No disrespect to him, but you look at the path that he charted out, and the majority of it, you see he pretty hard on guys. Now, I got to admit, I'm pretty hard myself, because there are some brothers that need that. They need tough love to snap them out of the situation that they're in. But now, there's a difference between being hard on an individual, right, and pandering to another group. There's a difference in that. And so I think what happened with Derrick Jaxn, like we mentioned, is there were two different personas. And one persona basically overtook the other. And when he was exposed, then it was seen that, hey, the things that he was talking about, the things that he was trying to get individuals to get on board with, were things that in the long run he wasn't doing himself. So why go through that? Why have those difficulties, especially on the public platform? If you're going to choose to be honest, be honest. Choose to be yourself. And people around you will appreciate you for being honest. Because it takes a lot of courage to say things that other individuals want to say but can't. Takes a lot of courage. I know that myself. Because anytime you get on the live with me, I'm just going to give it to you like it is. There's no need to sugarcoat. Because I can't help you if I'm sugarcoating. Especially if the situation is a serious one. No, we need to get to the root of the matter, correct it, keep on moving forward. Well, I guess I get off my soapbox today, man. I want to say one thing, though, before I go. I appreciate all the love, man. I've been getting a lot of love lately. A lot of thank yous, a lot of appreciation for some of the things that I've shared. And a lot of it is just common sense. I promise you, if you look at it and you think about some of the things I'm saying, the things that we take for granted at times, but they're most definitely true. So I appreciate y'all, man. And like I said, y'all check my podcast out also, man. The King Gene, we're doing a lot of things over there that's constructive too. We aiming primarily at individuals who have small businesses who trying to grow. That's what we own over there. And of course, as always, positive masculinity. That's what it's about. So look, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good day. Lisa, have a good day, baby. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.